It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to downtown Minneapolis at Huntington Bank Stadium, the home field of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on last year's national champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play. Makes a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year. Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Crosses the 10-yard line. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
The Demon Deacons looking to keep this drive moving. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
And the Demon Deacons begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Demon Deacons looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. He's talking about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks right for a quick completion. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
On third down, it's a handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Golden Gophers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Golden Gophers looking to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. That gain makes it second and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Cut quickly. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line. Minnesota offense takes the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. On first down, it's play action. That's reeled in. It's Davidson.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They can't stop him. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Rick Forrest sends the offense back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. What a catch and run by the junior.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Golden Gophers looking to run some tempo here. They keep him guessing with a run. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards of pop like that.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Receiver makes the catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Golden Gophers, they've got first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. This time, a completion. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. Fires it on the move. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Looking to throw it again. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays down.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Grabbed by the receiver. Across the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Golden Gophers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's wide open. Look out. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. He's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Touchdown, Minnesota. They finish off the scoring drive. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. The back's got it. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First down and 10 now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in a hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They're going to run it. Fights off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. QB bootlegs here. Pass hot, can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
They're setting out to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Bringing pressure. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a good gain.
Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now the important point after attempt. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Minnesota offense takes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He hands it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Golden Gophers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw again. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Now, to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Golden Gophers will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Golden Gophers come up to the line in the 3-out. They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
3rd and short. They'll try to throw for it here. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Minnesota!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And they bring it down to the 32 after a solid return. First play of the ride now. We'll start from the 32. The shotgun running play call. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup here.
Yeah, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
The Demon Deacons are in the red zone. Press coverage now from these DBs. Delayed handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Demon Deacons have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10, touchdown, Wake. A crucial pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit, you got to do it.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's going to take off here. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let it get loose for the scramble. Brought it down for a short gain. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Second down, looking to throw it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. They never count these guys out.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a third and inches. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Now that stop is going to bring up fourth down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a two-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
First down and more. He's still running. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And the defense there to smother that option play.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's got room to run. And he'll be brought down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The Demon Deacons will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And the Demon Deacons churn out another first down. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
The defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
The Demon Deacons will line up now. It's 1st and goal. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. He gets the first and still going. And they'll move the 6 of that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They are down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Quick throw, testing the middle. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs on the scramble. In the clear at the 25.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Quick throw over the middle.